Hey guys, good morning. So glad to see you. I have Dan's kids here. We have Gail, Frodo, and Dan Jr. And they're so excited to go through Daniel chapter 3 with you. If you remember last week, we also have King Nebuchadnezzar. We also call him Nezi. And we have all of his people. Get it? Like peep? People. Okay. All right. So Daniel chapter 3, we pick up King Nebuchadnezzar really loves this statue, and he thinks it's amazing, and he thinks it's so great that everybody should worship it like a god. And so bow down oh, hail King Peep. And so he demands that everybody does this. And of course the peeps are like, all right, King Nezi, whatever you say. But then we have these three guys. Remember, they love God. They only worship God. And so they're kind of stuck. And so they decide not to. Well, this makes King Nezi super mad. And he says, you know what? If you don't worship the king of all peeps, I'm going to throw you into this furnace. It looks like a Barbie oven, but it's a furnace. And it is so hot and fiery, surely you will die. Well, these guys had a choice to make, right? Remember last week? What did they do when they had to make a choice? When Daniel had to make a choice, he prayed, right? So, of course, they're going to pray to God and be like, all right, here's the rules. We know we're going to die. Should we just bow down to this king anyway? No, they should not. So, here it comes. Time to bow down. Everybody else does except these guys, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. And so King Nezi, he knows about it because he can see him, right? Everybody else is bowing except these guys, standing up straight and tall. So he says, you know what? Go into the fiery furnace and burn up and die. It's a really happy story. Trust me. So these guys take all the courage they got. They pray to God and they do what King Nezi says. They go into the fiery furnace. Here we go. Go in there. I know, it's kind of scary. Okay, boop. All right. And then King Nezi says, crank it up 3 times hotter than it normally would be. So his little commanders and chiefs, they all crank it up and it's super toasty. But one special thing happens. A little angel mouse joins them into their little situation. So when the king's guards go to check on the furnace, they notice that there's 4 things in the furnace and not just 3. There's also an angel. And so they say, hey, king, I see Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, but I also see a 4th figure, like a god or something. And so King Nebuchadnezzar says, all right, well, they've been in there long enough. They should be dead by now. Let's open it up. They open it up, and voila, look at that. Not a hair on their little mousy head has been singed. I'm serious. That thing was toasty. Yay, good job. So these guys all survived, and guess what? Do you think that they feel like they need to bow down to this king anymore, or this statue? No, because the God who saved these guys, he's the one worth worshiping. So this guy is kind of destroyed. He's not special anymore. And we all get to worship and praise the God who saves, who hears our prayers, and protects us right when we need it. Right? Yay, what a great story. I love this story. This is one of my favorites. I want you guys to know at home that God is going to answer your prayers. He is going to protect you when you need it, and he loves you very much. And he knows that you're going to face times and things where it might be hard to follow him, but he's going to give you everything you need to do it. So I want you to be brave like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego and follow God even if the world tells you not to, because trust me, it will always be worth it. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pray. Lord, thank you so much for stories like these where you work miracles and we know that we can trust you to protect us and save us when we need it most. Help us to not be afraid when it looks like everything's going wrong and it might not work out. Help us have faith and trust in you. In Jesus' name. All right, guys, I'll see you on Wednesday. We reopen Wednesday night, so please join us. It's going to be fantastic. We're working through the fruits of the Spirit, and it's super fun. So I'll see you Wednesday. Bye.